On Friday, February 12, 2021, Caroline Wanjiku walked out of Co-operative Bank Stima Plaza in Ngara after withdrawing 350,000 Kenyan shillings from her account. As a businesswoman, she was about to make a strategic move by using money to make more money. She was going to meet her friend, Edwin Odiwuor, who had promised to help boost her shares at the bank's SACCO, enabling her to secure a larger loan to solve her monetary problems. Edwin had proven himself to be a trustworthy friend, or so Caroline thought. She was unaware that he was actually a small-time crook, masquerading as a tenderpreneur to con innocent Kenyans. His only intention was to steal from her and leave her missing because of her money. But how did we get here? Here's the story. Caroline Wanjiku was a 38-year-old businesswoman from Embu. According to her Facebook page, she was a full-time mom to her two handsome boys, who were the center of her world. She became a single mom and earned this full-time job after quitting her 6-year-long position as a loans officer at Co-operative Bank in Embu. She then ventured into the business world of real estate, founding her own company, Dunmore Realtors. Here, she sold land and property to contacts she had made while working at the bank. She was successful in this venture because of her excellent marketing skills and business experience, making her a favorite among real estate clients. Moreover, her wit and great interpersonal skills enabled her to maintain valuable relationships with people, both personally and in the business world. Friends not only shared her joy when life was good but also mentioned her in circles she was not present in, helping her grow in business. After all, what are friends for? One such friend was Mercy Gitarai, a senior staff member at Embu County Government, who helped Caroline's construction firm secure a tender deal worth 20 million Kenyan shillings to construct pavements in the town. The condition was that Mercy would be added as a director to the company. Caroline agreed, being the shrewd businesswoman she was. She also added 2 more business partners to the deal to help raise the money needed to service the tender. As a former loans officer, she convinced her new partner, Edwin Odiwuor, to take a risk by using his car's logbook as collateral for a loan from a Shylock, promising that once they were paid, he would get his logbook and his share of the money as agreed. Work began perfectly and proceeded smoothly from start to completion. However, as is common with government tenders, payment was delayed beyond the agreed loan period granted by the Shylock. This left the loan shark with no option but to threaten repossession of Steve's car, which angered him. Caroline managed to temporarily calm the situation by making her own payments while they waited for the big check from the county. This check finally landed in her bank account in February 2021, bringing a sigh of relief as she saw millions in her account. Unfortunately, this moment of relaxation invited temptation. Caroline decided to go against the agreed split percentages with her partners. As the winner of the tender and the one who came up with the idea, she felt entitled to a larger share of the money. This did not sit well with her partners, who felt like equals. They felt shortchanged and tried to change her mind, but Caroline was adamant it was either her way or no way at all. She bought herself a new car despite the bad blood, which crushed their business relationship into a pit of conflict. She began receiving threatening text messages from her partners, warning her that she would face the consequences. This troubled Caroline, leading her to look for alternatives to multiply the money so she could pay off her disgruntled partners, who were baying for her blood. This led her into the cunning arms of Edwin Odiwuor, who, as a tenderpreneur, had promised to help double her shares at Co-operative Bank SACCO. Edwin quickly bundled Caroline into a waiting black Toyota Crown, KCN 300D, and handcuffed her as she sat sandwiched between him and Samuel, his partner in crime. Their main objective was to get the remaining money in her account. This ushered in a new episode of torture for Caroline as they broke her wrists and hips, thinking she would give away the money as they drove past Museum Hill into Naivasha Road. Sadly, Caroline remained strong in pain, like a star in a movie. The unsuccessful crooks panicked and opted to end her life by hitting her head repeatedly with a blunt object until she died. Later, they dumped her body in a thicket in Kajiado and sold her 2 phones to unsuspecting buyers. One of the phones, an Apple, was later tracked to a high school student in Kisii who revealed that he had bought it from his uncle. The uncle was also found in possession of the other phone. The uncle now sits in court, answering to murder charges alongside Edwin.